2K Sports bringing you all of the NBA's top flight talent. That's right, this year's All-Star Game. Clark Kellogg is here. Alongside him, Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First, for the East All-Stars, then it's Noel. And then for the West All-Stars,
you know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
and the West All-Stars have possession. Winlow to Davis. They get a hand on it. Noel with it. Davis is on it. Kicks it to Howard. He passes to Hoffman. Misses off the right iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
And thank you, Doris. And he recovers it. And the West All-Stars have possession. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
Lillard with it, and stolen by Jordan. And he's thrown down hard with both hands. That's some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when you finish it with that kind of flourish. Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow. Boy, nice bucket. We were playing intelligently here. And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
Yeah, they can't keep the status quo at this point. They've got to make some changes.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Lillard attacking. Tries to keep it alive. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Gets it to go. 8 points for Jordan. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast breakthroughs, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store? Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now, here's Lillard.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
And the West All-Stars have possession. 10-point lead. A nice shot by Jordan.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style.
From beyond the arc and then some. Jordan's got 15.
Now the display from deep, longer range from what we normally get to see from him in the regular season.
Well, Steve, definitely there's that added freedom here we don't always get to see otherwise.
Comes up empty down low.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And when the players step out on the court, you know, Steve, they know that they're writing their names in the pages of history.
Yeah, they're really making their mark on this Sunday night, but at the same time, they've just got to focus on playing the game. And sometimes you get caught up in the atmosphere and the moment. But for these players, it's all about just focusing on the game and trying to enjoy themselves.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Nice shot from the wing. Jordan's got 17.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And stolen by Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Gets it to go. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get
not at all. They've been able to score with ease. Well, it never gets old to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
This year is no different.
Well, pretty much all of the events are a lot of fun to watch, and it's a combination of tremendous skill and entertainment. You can't beat it.
Yeah, he is dominating the ball offensively.
Yeah, the other guy's starting to wonder when they'll have a chance to get a shot up. The All-Star festivities always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court. Wow, he just keeps rolling. Unreal.
You talk about putting up points in a hurry. I mean, he's got personal spurtability. He can't miss.
The West All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The East making a switch. The East All-Stars on offense. Irving kicks to Beal. Fires the 3. And Anthony Davis with the rebound. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Jordan. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Jordan's got 27.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Irving double team. Passes it to Ryan to stop the run. West All-Stars with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Plenty of space. Rejected by Beal. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Richmond, he's checked in for the West. Rose comes in for Jordan. So as we conclude the first, and we return to the NBA All-Star Game. 1 half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and Kevin, often the second half is where you see that intensity turned up a bit.
Well, yeah, the first half maybe a little more loose, and then the second half is where it can get more competitive once the game is on the line. Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format.
Now the pass to Hoffman. Feeds it to Howard. Now here's Jordan. He's got 29 points. Left side, Adams. Back to Jordan. Shoots from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
There's the screen. Lillard attacking. Shot no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now, here's Lillard. Hoffman. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Noel with it. Now guarded by Adams. And Lillard kicks to Howard. It's intercepted. To the paint. Stolen. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after it.
Now, here's Lillard. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. Puts the lead pass in front.
And it's just been a parade to the rim. I mean, dunk after dunk, throw down after throw down.
The crowd's loving it. This is exactly what they came to see.
They set the pick. Knocked away. The dish to Noel. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The East making a switch. Irving's checked in.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of. And, of course, the starters are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 31, and the basket good.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the East. Steve, you talk about the starters and the reserves, unlike in regular games. In an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
And Davis sends it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession, and the East All-Stars making a change here. Poked away. Outside Irving. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 5 now.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Hoffman. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. No good from Hoffman.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And stolen by Jordan. That's good. Jordan's got 13 points in the second half. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. The East making a switch. .105 left here in the third quarter. Irving passes to Ryan. Here's Hoffman. But they'll get another chance. Here's Noel. Count the bucket. Noel's got 10 points in the game.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Irving. That one wide left. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Eklund. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Irving with the ball. He has 5. The feed to Beal. Dishes to Noel. Irving. Davis with the ball. And they're able to recover. The drive by Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The three-quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Knocks it loose. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. New players in now for the East. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan.
Oh! Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. And he slams it one-handed.
That's one of the better jams you'll ever see right there.
Yeah, you know, some guys come out the high flyers, some of the bigs, and they just say, hey, I'm going to throw it down with authority tonight. I love that attitude. Nothing wrong with it in my book.
Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 53.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, that was great. Just a fantastic dunk. Beautiful.
The crowd in the building loves it. The fans at home love it. I'd call that a juicy dunk right there.
And stolen by Jordan. Up the floor. That's good for Richmond on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got his 8th assist here tonight.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practical lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Down low. Tipped away. Richmond with the steal. To the middle. Outside for Jordan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. At the line for one. Now, here's Rubio. And stolen by Jordan.
He's giving the fans a show right now, Clark, letting it loose on the rim that time.
Yeah, you can't overlook the fact there's not too much resistance, and I think that extra freedom lets some of the guys really push the limit on the dunk meter.
Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Get past the...
Oh!
Look out! Wow. That never gets old. I love seeing that type of athletic play.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if any of you viewers at home missed the dunk contest last night, just soak up a few of these slams like that. Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
What a performance he's had. Now just an assist away from the triple-double.
Yeah, that's really been something else to watch. He's been active, engaged, just playing quality basketball tonight.
And stolen by Jordan. Makes the lead pass. The steal. Now here's Carter Williams, guarded by Jordan. Poked loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Unbelievable.
How do you do that?
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
jam!
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all. Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays called just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Here's Carter Williams. Misses the shot. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
Hey, guys, I really like the way they gelled as a team out there. They'll take the bragging rights home for the rest of the season.
Of course, nobody too worried about the outcome in this game. They're just happy to have played it.
And we're happy to have brought it to you. So for Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching and good night, everyone.